But anyways, so next is, I think that would be Camilla. I agree with Natalie. Natalie was like, you're disrespecting me on my shit. Again, Camilla's a Virgo. We know how she was on the show and stuff, but even on the show, she was patient. She tried to talk things out, but they just wouldn't let her, so she had to fight a lot. But it was normally them attacking her, and then she would fight back. It wasn't her fucking with people. She doesn't really seem to fuck with people. She fights the people who fuck with her because she's, pretty and stuff. So she probably has to do a lot of fighting to defend herself. She still looks good to this day. She just gained a little bit of weight, but that's because she had a kid. She still looks good. She didn't really get into any fights. I don't think so. I know in the reunion, she seems to be having fights. I don't know who she could possibly be fighting. But on the show, she was, I wouldn't say classy, because the show is an automatic disqualification from being classy. But as far as how she communicated with the girls, she was classy. Yeah, I don't really know why she came on the show. I guess maybe she needs the paycheck. Good for her, getting the paycheck without having to do anything too embarrassing or anything like that. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with Camilla. Nothing really to say. She just kind of seemed to be here just to kick it. Natalie fighting her was, I think that was a little foul. Foul. How do you say it? Foul. 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 A little messed up. Because it's like, 15 years ago? Okay, not 15. Maybe 10. 10 years ago that they were on Redemption, the Bad Girls Club season. And then you just attack her out of nowhere. You don't want to talk. That was just mean. And it seems like Natalie did that thinking people wanted Natalie to do that, or she thought Camilla would do it to her. And Camilla came out with smiles and she was caught off guard. I think she can't fight like she used to, which is fine because she's older. Like, why would you still be fighting? But Natalie has fighting skills to prove and Camilla doesn't. So she went on the attack. However, I agree. If you're going to come on my show, you're going to be nice to me. And I don't know. I just thought that was a little messed up. Camilla looked like she was going to cry because she got attacked out of nowhere. And she's realizing this is my situation. But I don't think you should kick someone when they're down. She needs to be on the show of someone who was her enemy 10 years ago. I don't really see what the problem is, but okay. I was a little shocked when she was back. I would hope she would be in a better position. I don't know. But when you go in the Bad Girls Club, you realize what you've done to your future, potentially. The only thing it seems you can do is go into real estate. Or like change your name or something. How else are you going to get through life? Or just live that bad girl life. Which Natalie does. But most of them seem to have totally changed everything about themselves, or yeah, pretty much. But anywho, but then you see some of them foolishly came back to Natalie and the bad girls, like Sarah, Tiana, Christina, Shannon, Jada, Rocky. They didn't realize that Natalie was going to make a huge show off of this. They were, Jada and Rocky and Shannon and Christina were yelling at Natalie about how the show had flopped. There was the show before Baddies came on, and it was like the conversation, but it was before the conversation. They had a conversation on Zeus because Natalie and Sarah were like kind of doing this little raggedy house party docu-series. I think it was OnlyFans or something. I don't know. And it didn't go anywhere, and so they were mad at Natalie for that, and they said, let's have a conversation. I think Natalie had this on the back burner. That was that whole show and that whole fiasco was probably Natalie's pitch to Zeus to do Baddies. And well played for Natalie, I guess. Either someone's just extra nice to her, or Natalie's really smart. And she made this work. but she had to use a couple of former bad girls in the process and ruined like all of them. But whatever. So Camilla is one of them, but it seems like it turned out well for her at this point. I don't know with the reunion hosts. I don't follow them on Twitter. I don't follow their activities. I don't know why they're fighting. I don't know. I'll find out on the reunion. I don't subscribe to Zeus, so I'll have to find out like next Tuesday what's going on. Anywho, so yeah, 10 out of 10 with looks. 7 out of 10 personality. She's kind of quiet. No fights, so 0 out of 10. Pretty much.